I think it's day 21, right? What, you don't like the song the Jehovah's Witnesses taught us? Yeah, they hung around town for a couple years, huh? Was it some of the Chase Foster kids? Let's see. Yeah, those were fun, huh? Just getting a glimpse of my son Devin walk into the car. Amazing. How you would think, just out of respect, whether or not it's true, knowing that's what I believe and looking at the facts and the history, that they would at least have the decency to speak with me. Yeah, help save the state some time and money, maybe. But no, they don't do that. Why is that? Because they know what they're doing. Really disturbing. Hopefully people wake the fuck up and they stop protecting these sick punks and help our children. We'll see what happens. Page 871. As king he shall reign and govern wisely. He shall do what is just and right in the land. In his days Judah shall be saved. Israel shall dwell in security. This is the name they give him, the Lord our justice. Okay, thank you. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Therefore, the days will come, says the Lord, when they shall no longer say, as the Lord lives, who brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, but rather, as the Lord lives, who brought the descendants of the house of Israel up from the land of the north, and from all the lands to which I banished them. They shall again live on their own land. The false prophets. Concerning the prophets, my heart within me is broken. My bones all tremble. I am like a man who is drunk, overcome by wine, because of the Lord, because of his holy words. With adulterers the land is filled. On their account the land mourns. The pastures' ranges are seared. Theirs is an evil course. Theirs is an unjust power. Both prophet and priest are godless. In my very house I find their wickedness, says the Lord. We do as well. There are a lot of great people speaking out really loudly. It's hard to tell sometimes because of subject matter and context, but when you're really listening, they're everywhere. They're all over the place, and it's amazing and incredible, and there's a lot of appreciation for all of that. And it is sad how many of them haven't made it out of the thickets, and many of them do have to clink and mingle with the wicked. It's sad. It's really sad, and that many just watch in horror. Hopefully, we're trying to get those discussions more out on public forums because we think the discussion helps a lot. Much love, health, and peace. Yeah, just about the basic reality, facts, concerns. And when we see how the very few subjects connected just to this situation and things we're talking about, child and animal pornography, foreign hoax channels, the vaccines, the issues with SSRIs. When we look at how all those things have been thrown into conspiracies over the years, and what we've been dealing with and explaining to you in our associations and contacts. Much love. Thank you. I know a lot of people do understand. We have a few, and so we show those personas to let people know we're not going to listen or pay attention to the ones who just say, okay, yeah, carry on if you don't want to agree with the facts and look at reality and continue to protect sick individuals blindly without even looking at the facts or discussing the simple things about vaccines, SSRIs. We've mentioned multiple things that you can go back and look at that are documented. With the Maine Parent Federation 2008, when they got pissed, we called them Hitlers. We were already working with infectious disease specialists. And that was really scary. Anyways, we've discussed this extensively, and how it's being ignored is what's scary to us, and how gaslit and blind our parents still are. The private investigator in 2009 who shot himself. Oh, and right here, at the local 567 left this Bible. His family, LaJoy Construction, owns a company here in town. He was not crazy when he mentioned the Mayans. People know these associations, Orion's Belt, they're trafficking lines. It's simple stuff, and when people cast that off and continue on with their sales pitches and whatever livelihoods, it's just whatever, carry on. There's a lot of Tate games that have been happening around here and stuff like that as well, so all you can do is try to survive through it the best you can and hope you come across people and individuals that are aware too. When you see some of them are really De Niro'd, holy crap, and they make money for shitting on us, and they're just kind of like, I don't know what else to do, whatever, just let us have it, go ahead, may as well, can't do anything about it. Try to tell the others in some way. It gets old. This has been our whole lives. People have written movies and books about it. Others that have been in those silent boxes. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's a funny question, huh? Do you like it when it rains? Depends. Right? Do you like it when the sun is shining? Do you like to enjoy a nice coffee? It's really good coffee. Cheers. Good, thank you. I'm going to read a little excerpt from there. I love this book, Manual Neo-Scholastic Philosophy. It's a good book. It is a really good book. I think it's a fun, interesting read with a lot of... Ooh, we got a marked page. Happens. Page 286. There is another consideration which plainly confirms the right of social interference in the distribution of wealth. What profit would a man derive from the possession of wealth if he lived in complete isolation? None whatsoever. Hence the advantages of wealth being due to society. Society has the evident right as well as duty to see to it the essential economic advantages are shared by all its members. The most specific cause of the economic chaos in the world, we believe, is found in the function which money exercises at present in the world's social economic life. Its original and proper function is to serve as a convenient means of exchange, but this function has long since been superseded to such an extent that it has become almost the exclusive representation and symbol of wealth. Hence, this thirst for money and more money, which is the principal source of modern capitalism. And instead of being the servant of the people, money has become both a toy and an idol in the hands of so-called financiers, whose ambitious schemes and shady manipulations and often criminal speculations not only bring about poverty and misery of all sorts to ignorant people who are their direct victims. Sure, I can read that. I'm sorry, am I being too pungent? Narcissistic? I will try. Okay. I'll soften it a little bit. Let me try to be more myself. I got a twitch, I'm telling you. I gotta do my breath work. Instead of being the servant of the people, money has become both a toy and an idol in the hands of so-called financiers, whose ambitious schemes and shady manipulations and often criminal speculations not only bring about poverty and misery of all sorts to ignorant people who are their direct victims, but often endanger the economic peace of life of the Commonwealth. Economic peace and life of the Commonwealth. Here again, the state alone has the power to interfere, and not only the power, but the preemptory duty as well. Money is the creature of the state, because without legal regulation and guarantee, it would be of little value. As a consequence, the state ought to see to and watch over its equitable distribution in the interest of and in harmony with the common welfare. Well, we've noticed what's happened too is with a lot of the allocation of funding, donation, sometimes people do want to see where a lot of their money's going and that it's being used properly and not wasted. Yeah, people have a lot of shadow games, writing things off as stuff they shouldn't. So when people try to check into those things, they then sometimes get accused of invading their privacy, or it's weird over the years, different things with a lot of that stuff. It's really simple stuff that should be basically understood, but when you have so many people just out for whatever vengeance, money games, profiting, it's really gross actually what's been happening here. I can't even, there's no words. The anger, sadness, despair, hopelessness. We're already dead. It's amazing. We're actually able to speak and are here still witnessing the ignorance, wondering if people are going to help the kids in the burning car or continue to just stand around it arguing with each other, trying to profit from it. Many are profiting from it. It's horrible, isn't it? Right, but what's happening is a lot of the profit and what people are doing has nothing to do with the kids in the burning car. And many don't even see it or want to look at it. It's very sad and scary. The evolution of modern capitalism and its abuses is chiefly due to the economic doctrine of system and non-interference by the state, which would leave the economically weak merely to the exploitation of the economically strong. As a reaction rose and developed, socialism both has a doctrine and system of over-interference by the state in economic matters, turning over to the state the entire problem of production and distribution of wealth. Yeah, I can do that for sure. I'm going to post these pages.
This is 286 and 287. It's the ethics and socialism section. Manual of Neo-Scholastic Philosophy. Looks like St. Mary's General Hospital in Lewiston stamped this in 1967.
That's pretty cool.
And looks like 1929, B. Herder Book Company, London, 33 Queen's Square, Charles Bishaw, PhD. This is a really great book. We love this book. We have read it front to back a few times. Good. Yeah, we're probably going to do that. Probably a good idea. Yeah, thank you.
It is nice. How the sun is above the building.